Hey guys, welcome to the Hollywood Raw YouTube page. Make sure you drop a comment, like, subscribe.
Do all the fun things.
Follow
everything. We're here to entertain you guys.
What are you waiting for? Hurry up, let's go.
Enjoy. What up, guys? Welcome to the Hollywood Raw podcast. All right, it is Friday, which means it's time for the Raw Rundown. Let's get everyone caught up on all the biggest stories in the week, everything that you could have missed out on, except we are here. We're here to make sure you are filled in and you don't miss anything. So this weekend you can, basically huddle around and talk entertainment and feel up to date. Is that about right?
Yeah, you want to sound like you're with it with your friends. So it's we have a list, the top 10 stories of the week. We rank them based on the Google searches, based on the search engines, based on what everyone's talking about. So let's start with number 10. Dax, what is number 10?
All right, number 10, Tinder Swindler. God, this is the one show I have not watched, but the world is talking about. The guy Simon Liev. He wants to take his talents to Hollywood. He wants to become a big star and has signed a deal with a manager, maybe potentially to do some kind of reality show, maybe some dating show. Bring his talents to LA. I did not watch. Adam, did you watch the Netflix
it was an
documentary?
Interesting show. It was fun. I totally recommend it. And now this guy is, he signed to the Hollywood Representative, is now trying to take his career to the next level. He's on Cameo now, which is a good move for him. He's free. So this guy just basically was
But do you think he's got the talents to actually become something in LA? See, again, I didn't watch the show, and a lot of people were mystified by how much this guy got away with and how deep his lies were. I mean, that's the extent I know of it. But do you feel that he could turn into a legitimate star in Hollywood?
I don't think he could be a star. I think he could be for a short time. He's sort of interesting, sort of like I compare him similar to the guy from Fyre Fest who was remember?
Okay.
The guy from Fyre Fest who said he would for water for the island. He said he would go. He almost went down on a guy. That guy was. I think his name was Andy King or something like that. He was a star for a week. This guy is going to be a star for about 2 months, and then all of a sudden it's going to die away. I think just because he's so.
To me, it's just infamous.
Yes.
You're not famous. You're infamous. And how long can infamy really, have a long shelf life in Hollywood?
Yeah. So I think, long term, I think he would be doing well in as an agent, as a manager. He knows how to get money, so he knows how to get the bag. But it's crazy this guy signed with a representative, a Hollywood representative. I mean, I don't blame the person trying to, based on the hype of the show, try to monetize the situation.
Well, I think you know who the rep is, Gina Rodriguez.
So
you ever heard that name?
Yes, she represents some good people. We've worked with her before, right?
I've worked with her a bunch. Really awesome. She's smart though, because she gets the people right as they're starting to become famous, and I never know how she reaches them, but she gets to them. We've worked with her before because she had Nathan, the viral skateboarder, the cranberry juice skateboarder. She represented him. Mama June. What's Mama June's daughter's name? Honey Boo Boo. Yeah. So she's represented a ton of people over the years, but I wasn't surprised when I saw that name.
Yeah, no, it's pretty wild, but totally get it. It's the times now, and you try to monetize the situation. Okay, number 9.
Number 9, Nick Cannon. He just dropped a new single. That single is called Alone. But here's the thing. It is about his ex-wife, Mariah Carey.
Man.
Now, you want me to read some of the lyrics for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. So it's called Alone, like I said. So it starts off, I had it all, but I let it slip away. Whatever that is. Now I wander around feeling down and cold. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here alone. I'm like, dude.
It's ridiculous.
This relationship was done a long time ago. I kind of wonder if this is just a publicity stunt.
1,000%. You wonder with his 8th kid if that's even a publicity stunt. He's just. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. This is insane.
No, to me, this is take a play out of the Taylor Swift handbook, talk about an ex, it blows up, the more people that hear about the song will then potentially replay the song. It's like you have to get people to listen to a song the first time, and then it might catch on and they might like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a brilliant move on his part. I don't know if this is necessarily the case. And I do want to talk Taylor Swift because she's coming up in our countdown here. But to me, it screams just desperate publicity stunt.
Yeah, no, it's Nick has done similar things in the past just for publicity. And listen, he needs the publicity. He's got a show on TV right now that he's trying to keep on air and trying to get some hype to and some energy to. He works insanely hard. I'll give Nick that. And he goes back and forth between New York and LA like nonstop. It's incredible.
I'm reading some more.
Yeah,
of the
please. Any more lyrics?
I've been trying to keep my distance. I've been lying. I say I'm cool when I know I miss it. I trade it all for the case. If I could have you back, if I could go back where we are, while we started it all. Oh, come on. Come on, Nick Cannon.
If you stream this song on Spotify, you should be punched in the face. Like, who's like, oh man, put on that new Nick Cannon song. Oh man, let's get real. Okay, number 8.
Number 8, Kanye West dropped the first part of his docuseries, Jeen-yuhs, on Netflix, and it's spelled JEEN-YUHS.
First of all, genius move. Smart move. I like it. I'm sorry. That's just saying genius and you spell it wrong. That's funny. Yep. That's clever. And I have to say, Kanye is a genius.
It's called Jeen-yuhs, a Kanye trilogy. Okay, so this is, and it's just been shortened to Jeen-yuhs. This is a Netflix original documentary that traces the life and times of the rapper, singer, and songwriter Kanye West. The first episode of the 3-part documentary released on Wednesday, and the next 2 will come out on the consecutive weeks. So I feel like I'm just tired of Kanye West. That's what it comes down to. Not that I'm sure it's going to be riveting and amazing, but like I just feel burnt out. Like I just don't want to hear Kanye anymore. He kind of reminds it's kind of like COVID. You know, like at a certain point you're just like it's been in your face and around you and like so much over the last couple of years that you just are like, I just don't want to talk Kanye or COVID anymore.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like I'm sick of Kanye the character, but when Kanye puts out good music, I love. It's too much. Every single day there's something new about, Pete and Kim and Kanye, and I can't keep up. It's just an exhausting story. It's just I'm drained by it, and I think it's just losing steam.
It used to be like that with Justin Bieber too. Like every day it was a Justin Bieber story until the point I was just exhausted with Justin Bieber. But like he puts out a good song, I'm like, Justin Bieber's back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, listen, if this album's good, he's going to win everyone back. But right now, I think I speak for everyone, and I think we're all just so sick of this situation. It's like, come on, relax. But again.
But don't worry, we're going to bring him up one more time in the countdown while we're here.
Thanks, Dax. All right, number 7.
I'll tell you, he's freaking everywhere, dude. I can't stop it. We still got to put him in the rundown. All right, number 7. Don't tell me you didn't see this one coming, but Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley call off the engagement.
So let me ask you, Dax, why did you see this one coming?
Dude, this has been like, how long have we been doing stories about them like rumored not to be doing well and like living separate lives and not happy together and like on and on and on and on and on. And I'm like, when's it just going to come out that they're done?
Yeah.
Like, why do we have to keep beating around the bush here?
Yeah, it's a difficult relationship for the two of them. I think just in the public eye, meaning Aaron had to deal with a lot of COVID issues this past year. He also lives in Wisconsin for half the year as well. She is an actress. She's a working actress. She might be a little bit, and I could be wrong, but I think she skews a little bit liberal.
Wait, have you ever ran into Shailene? Because I feel like I've never heard a Shailene paparazzi running story.
I have, but I didn't shoot her. But she was fine. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just saw her, and I just like, she was fine. It was actually around when the movie Descendants came out, I believe, and when she just started getting going, and it was just that, I just kind of felt
Descendants. Yeah. She wasn't in Descendants.
Wasn't she? What was that movie with George Clooney?
Isn't Descendants the Disney movie?
There's that, but then what was the movie with George Clooney when the island in Hawaii? Do you know? Come on, remember that?
Maybe I'm wrong. Is there another Descendants?
Remember the movie with George Clooney in Hawaii and his wife dies and she was the kid of George Clooney?
Oh, okay.
Are you Googling this? Because we don't have a fact checker right now. This is live, guys. We're not going to cut this.
Woodley
Put in George Clooney.
and George Clooney. Oh, it is The Descendants.
Okay.
I'm thinking of the other.
I
I'm
know what
thinking
you're
of the
talking
Disney
about.
sense.
Yes.
Wow, I am way too much of a dad, dude.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, no, I get it.
That's bad.
I get it, but I just think this relationship was just very difficult. It's a hard one, especially in the public eye, and it's a difficult relationship. These two, you wish for the best and you hope they're in a good place now, but it's tough, man. It's tough especially when you have a lot of people in your ear. It's not an easy thing to get through.
All right, so we just talked about someone who they called off an engagement. Let's talk about someone who got engaged. Coming in at number 6, Simone Biles is now engaged to NFL player Jonathan Owens.
Love is still there. Love is still around. I mean, come on, this is great. Good for them. I know they were.
Dude, I love Simone Biles.
She's great.
I love
she
her
posts.
so
She's
much.
fun on social media, and they look like they have a good relationship. Congratulations to them too. Hopefully, we're invited to cater the wedding, and it's.
I say though, stay out of the public eye with it. It kills so many relationships. It really does. Why is that? Like every reality show, when they do, they let the cameras in their house, it kills the relationship 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Does it not? Like Nick and Jessica back in the day. I mean, Ozzy and Sharon went through a really rough patch after cameras were in their house. Who else? I know there's 100 other examples. I just can't think of them at this moment on the spot. But I feel like, it really does ruin relationships, man. You see these housewives go through divorces after being featured on the show. Keep them out. No cameras.
Yes. All right. Next one.
All right. This one's a big one, dude. Number 5, coming in, something that a lot of people have been waiting for many, many years. And that is Jake Gyllenhaal finally commented on Taylor Swift's All Too Well.
Wait, so what happened? I didn't hear about this. What happened with this one?
Dude, this has been a story for literally years after they broke up. Taylor came out with that song All Too Well, and everyone speculated it's about Jake Gyllenhaal. It's about their relationship. She stayed quiet about it. He stayed quiet, and finally... And I don't know why he finally decided to speak on it, because Jake Gyllenhaal is a very private person. But he said, and I quote, "It has nothing to do with me. It is about her relationship with her fans. It is her expression. Artists tap into personal experiences for inspiration, and I do not begrudge anyone that."
Good quote. Good quote. Not from him, from his publicist. Good quote. You think he didn't say that? This is all from his PR thing. But listen, it's a good quote. It's a good line. And again, he's got to look like the...
Wait. What you just said something really interesting. So, do you think... Hold on. What is he promoting right now?
He has that new Michael Bay film, I think he's got going on.
Is this...
Ambulance, maybe?
What is it? I'm scanning this to see what else he is promoting. Because honestly, that's interesting. If he is promoting something right now and decided to speak up for the first time, damn, that is a smart move.
Yeah, sure.
Because if he needs to get something out there, he comments on this Taylor story that has been floating for years. Everyone picks it up. Dude, that is a baller publicist move if that is why they did this.
Yeah, I mean, you use it when you need it. You comment on when you need it. Now you got to promote a movie, you get your name out there. And I also think he handled it pretty well. You shut up. Eventually, you talk about the elephant in the room, and you handle it like with a good statement. And yeah, she's an artist, and this is how she needs to express herself. I mean,
so this was apparently he was reacting to fan hatred in a profile with Esquire. But I need to know, because this is an article about the article, if he was promoting something.
Ambulance. It's a new movie coming out, I think it's called.
Okay,
yeah.
There we go. Dude, if that publicist talked him into doing this, I'm telling you, that is one of the smartest publicists out there. That would be brilliant on their part.
I'll tell you what, some of these interviews, I wonder if they did even in person or even over Skype. They might have just emailed the answers. That's what they do now. They say, hey, we'll do an interview, but it's through email only. and they email the questions. You email them back the answers, and that's the interview. The people don't know about it, but that's what the outlets do.
And
So
so you don't even know if you're getting the answers from Jake
no,
Gyllenhaal.
he might oversee it, or he might not oversee it. He might just be like, all right, I let my rep handle it as best. Again, I don't know that. That's just allegedly, but I know other people do that.
Wow. All right. Well, that was big news. Swifties have been losing their mind for years over that song and really just attacking him online.
Yeah.
So, number 4. This one's another one we obviously saw coming. Julia Fox, Kanye West, call it quits.
Oh man, cue the music. No, listen, we knew that was happening. Dude, what are we gonna say?
She starts opening her mouth on everyone that is willing to listen. I was like, how is Kanye going to take this? Don't get me wrong. I would love to hear anything that she has coming out of her mouth. Like, please come on the Hollywood Raw podcast.
Yeah.
But I was just like, how's Kanye dealing with this? Like, he likes to be in control of every aspect of his narrative. And he's got this kind of wild card who, is kind of doing her own thing. That to me seems risky for Kanye's rep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody saw this going long term, but they were in an open relationship. So I don't know how you go from an open relationship saying, hey, we're totally done. I don't know what was the last straw. But she got some good press out of it. She got some purses out of it. And
dude, we all know her name. It worked.
It did. It definitely worked.
It worked really well. Before we get off the Kanye and Julia, can we talk about what's Kanye doing? Why did he follow Pete Davidson on Instagram?
That
was another big story of the week, and I didn't have it written down, and I feel really silly that I didn't write it down. But Kanye is like really not healthy in his mind right now. Am I wrong?
It's just getting weird, and it's not cool. It's not fun. It's not funny. And again, I don't know. We don't know what the issue is. Is it some sort of illness, or is he just loving the attention? And he treats like the entertainment news like the WWE. It's just like fun for him. Just play around. I don't know. I really don't know. I know from my interactions with him, you just never know what kind of mood he's going to be in every day. Yeah. But I think
he went after Perez Hilton. He deleted everything that he had on his IG. At one moment he's talking about Kim Kardashian and posting photos of the kids, but then and how he doesn't want her to post. But then the next thing it's like he's posting photos of her and the kids, and I'm just like, I can't even keep up. Again, this is the reason that I feel so oversaturated with Kanye West that it's really frustrating, and I don't know if I want to hear any more of him.
Yeah, no, it's wild.
All right, we got like 3 minutes. We got to wrap this
sounds
up.
good.
All right, coming in, I like to keep these raw rundowns under 20 minutes so people can get in and out and done. All right, number 3, Trish Paytas, huge reality star, and I guess not just reality star, but social media star. She's huge on YouTube. She's one of the biggest names that does like her own vlogs and stuff. Mm-hmm. She announced that she is pregnant. That is just a, hey, heads up, we're going to move on because can't really say much more than that. Number 2, Kodak Black and three others actually were shot at a Justin Bieber after party. And there's photos and video of Kodak actually leaving Cedars-Sinai Hospital. And he was on a walker. So definitely got him in the leg.
Crazy video. If you see the video, it's pretty intense. He kind of ran back into a fight. You see the gun pull out. Unfortunately, got shot. He's okay now, but wild situation. I heard Dave Portnoy talking about it. And he said he was nearby when it happened, and he had a security guy with him, jumped like in the way and said, "Just get in the car and like drive off now," because no one knew what was going on. But crazy situation outside Justin Bieber's after party.
It's so wild, dude. That'll teach you guys taking guns to parties.
Who does that? It's 2022. Right. Come on.
All right. And our number 1 biggest story of the week is Britney Spears getting invited to D.C. by the White House, by Congress. They basically said that, hey, we would like to basically put a spotlight on conservatorships. And obviously, we've been following your story and your freedom from your conservatorship. And we feel like there's a lot of other people dealing with this. And we'd like to have you come out and speak and hopefully, be a part of this movement. And she said that when she did originally get this letter, she was not at the point where she was kind of in the healing stage of her life. She got it, put it to the side, but she did say she is very grateful that her story was even acknowledged, and that because of the letter, she felt heard and mattered for the first time in her life. So, when I first saw the headline, I was like, what is the government doing trying to rope Britney Spears in? Like, leave the girl alone. But it seems like she actually really, really appreciated it.
Good job. I mean, listen, this is very cool. It's very interesting. I'm curious how they're going to prep Britney for this. But
we don't know if she's actually going to go. There's no word on whether or not she's actually going to go to the White House or anything at this point. She basically just said, hey, thank you.
Yeah, well, that's the Raw Rundown this week, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a 5-star review. You can find me at Adam Glenn.
Leave us a comment, please.
Follow Dax Holtz. Follow our Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. We're on it all. We even have a private Facebook group where you could ask us questions, and we'll give you some of the real deets that we don't put on the podcast. If you want to see exclusive video content that you can't find anywhere else, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. We have videos from LA, New York, Miami, London, all around the world. But most importantly, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you, guys. You are now caught up on all things entertainment. Bye.
Guys, hope you liked that video. We got a lot more where that came from.
Hit that bell, like, subscribe, share with a friend. The best thing you do to support us is really doing that. And we really need the money because we need hair gel.